How's it going, everybody? It is July 22nd. This is the first video I've done since Growth Part 1 or whatever it was called. So this is the second video in the series. I broke up with my girlfriend July 1st. It's been 25 days since, and I gotta say, I knew I'd be a little upset, but it's just plummeted me straight into depression, man. And it's been so hard because I love that girl, and I've sat there every day for hours just thinking about her and thinking about her and hating her and hating me. Mostly me. I don't think I'll ever go to a psychologist or a psychiatrist, but I'm probably borderline, and I have borderline people in my family, but obviously I'm sitting here self-diagnosing it doesn't mean shit. But I mean, either I just love her and she's the only thing I could see, or I hate her and I don't know. I called her vile 3 days after I broke up with her. I was over at the apartment grabbing my shit, and I told her she's just a vile, mean person. And every time I have to see her still, to this day, she brings that up. And I can just hear, I can see her holding back tears thinking about when I called her that. And it kills me because I didn't mean that, man. But I meant it when I said it. I just wanted her to know that I felt that way. But I wish I never said it. I'm going to tell you that much right now. So, I'm going to tell y'all something. I can't give you shit for advice. This channel is not meant for advice. Oh, I could not do that. But what I could do is just document and tell all y'all, if anyone ever sees this and they're going through a similar situation, I want to sit here and be like, it's gonna be okay. You'll make it through. I don't know if I will. Because I've been sitting here, and these last 2 days, I've started coming to terms with, I think, why I love and hate her so much. And I was with her for almost 3 years. Well, I knew her for almost 3 years. And in those 3 years, 2 of them, every time I talked to this girl, it was the highlight of my day. And she was amazing, and she was funny, she was insightful, she was kind. I mean, like twice in those 2 years, she said something to me that was actually like mean and hurtful. And I brought it up with her and I told her, I hate that you just said this. And she'd start crying because she felt terrible. And then it wouldn't happen again until a couple months later, something would slip. And I moved in with her almost exactly 1 year ago. And like 4 months in, she just became like mean. I don't know what happened. She became mean. She stopped trying to do her GED. She stopped caring. She stopped bringing things up unless I brought things up. Everything was just mundane. And it was like just nothing. Every day it was the same shit. And she'd sit there and we'd talk about our day, and that was all we had. But she just became kind of mean. And I wish I knew why, man. Because who she was really still means the world to me. And if I ever felt like I was talking to the woman that I fell in love with, I would feel like the happiest man on earth. To just feel like I'm talking to that person again. Yeah, I don't know. People change, man. And I'm not going to sit here and say that I was perfect about it. In the last couple months of the relationship, I started, like, if she'd go in to hug me sometimes, or, like, hold me or, cuddle up on me, I would like kind of like recoil away from her, man. And I could tell that definitely didn't make her feel good, but I would always mention it when I did it. Whenever I did these things I knew would upset her, I'd be like, I'm sorry that I'm doing this. I'm just not feeling good right now. And it would never just be a forever thing that just happens without explanation. I wish I had that. I wish she could just talk to me about her issues when she was having them. I wasn't perfect. And I think that a part of the end of the relationship was me, or the part of the downfall was me. I had a hard time being physically affectionate to her because every time I'd initiate sex, or just sex, honestly, or sex and like a conversation, both of those two things, whenever I'd initiate it, she'd just shut it down. She wasn't interested. She'd rather scroll TikTok. She'd rather look at her fucking phone, or she'd rather watch The Walking Dead. I just never felt like a priority. Looking back, I was her priority for sure. Now that we're broken up, she's hanging out with girlfriends and shit and living life a little bit. Something that we didn't really do very much. We just worked. She just worked and slept. And now she works, lives life a little bit, and then she sleeps, and then she doom scrolls. Not much change, but it's better than what I'm doing, man. I cannot hang out with people. I have such a hard time talking to people. Same as last time. I think I mentioned that last time. I don't know. I'm going to end the video here, but I did it. I broke up with my girlfriend, and I've never felt worse. This is the worst I've ever felt, because this is the only person I ever looked at who I could truly see myself living out my life with. I'd never felt this way about anyone. I've been with a lot of women who were there for the time, who were there just to keep me happy and keep me company. Never anyone like this who I at one point looked at face to face, eye to eye, looking down at them and thinking I could do this until I'm old. I could do this forever. That's gonna be a lot to let go of. Especially because that person, I don't know if they still exist, I don't know if that's who she is. I don't know if that last couple months was her was her letting down her guard and showing who she really was. I don't know anything about this girl. I don't know who she was, man. God damn, it's hard. If you listen, thanks. See you in the next one.